Gracias. Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful day in Mexico City. It's very warm. Everybody's out here. Everybody's vibing. I'm actually gonna go to this one restaurant for tacos, and I want to try the most authentic tacos today. So you guys are gonna see what real Mexican tacos look like. Not tacos from other countries, the real way. Let's try it out. I'm eating good. Let's go. Let's go. Alright guys, I'm at this restaurant called Los Tacos. It's a really cool spot. The food is really cheap. It's only costing me 42 pesos for like 5 tacos. Another thing, if you guys want to come check out this place, it's by Centro Historical. I'm excited to eat. I'm excited to get this. Gracias. Gracias. Just look at it. Seasoned right. And all that cilantro. Now that's what I call real tacos. For my first bite, I'm not gonna put any sauce. I'm gonna try it without anything, just to have that real taste. You guys see that? It was so good. For a second, I forgot I was recording. Oh. Yay. Welcome to Mexico City.
Welcome to Mexico City.
Gracias.
Yeah.
So this is one of my amigos.
Yes, my friend.
This is Zocalo. This is the neighborhood of Zocalo. And I'm actually going to start checking it out.
Edifice name?
Yeah. Yeah.
What moment?
It's the president. This is the president's building.
House
so this
of
is all,
president.
Yeah, so this is the government officials right
Sí.
here. So government official building. And then this is like the biggest church
Allá.
right by. It's called La Cathedral.
Cathedral, exacto.
Okay, come
Cathedral.
back. Yeah.
His edificio
Yeah.
alcalde de la ciudad.
So he's showing me around. Oh, he says get that good view. That's the house of the president.
Yes.
President of Mexico.
Disney. Palacio.
Pala-
Palace. National.
Nice.
Disney.
It's freaking enormous and beautiful for old architecture.
Welcome to Mexico City. My name is Alfonso Navarro. I want to explain short the history of the cathedral. One who finished the cathedral, he puts that clock that we have in the top, and he puts also 3 sculptures, the hope, the faith, and the shrine. All Mexico City has sinkings about 45, 50 meters in all these years from the foundation in 1521. Almost 500 years, the cathedral had sink around 50 meters. We're almost about to lose the cathedral, but in
It was gonna fall apart?
Exactly.
Wow.
In the year of 1989, we started to make some jobs for restore
And build the foundation of the church. Wow, that's amazing.
Some architects that work in Italy, in Pisa, they came for make all this project of the cathedral. Okay?
Amazing.
Something that is very peculiar is that in the gate of the cathedral, or in the entrance of the different churches that we have here in Mexico, we have this little stair.
So basically, they made those steps in the front of the church, and they didn't even tell anybody about it. They just did it and fixed it, and they didn't refer it to anybody or announce it to anyone. But it's good that they did that. They built a strong foundation for this church, and it's a work of art. You wouldn't want to lose this piece of history. Just to be correct.
Yes.
So Mexican as a whole is a combination of 2 people as one.
Exactly.
Spaniard and Native as one people.
Exactly.
So we're getting this live and direct. It's a combination of Native and Spanish. And the Spanish communist
Mestizos.
mestizos.
Is the word for make reference to the Spanish one, indigenous.
Very beautiful, very beautiful. So the Native Americans that we know from Canada and America, they're basically a family tree to the Mexican people.
We can see that in this area where the Spanish built the cathedral, we have two churches. This, it was especially for the Spanish people. Indigenous weren't allowed to access to this cathedral. It's why in the year of 1729 we start to build another cathedral that is next to this.
That's beautiful.
That it was just for the indigenous. The person who built this altar, the altar of the forgiveness and the altar of the kings, it was Jerónimo de Balbás. He used one special style of the Baroque style that is called churrigueresco. The tiles of this kind of architectonical style is the part of the columns, okay? And all
Where is the columns?
decoration
Where is
with
it?
all the different plots. He had this incident with the fire. He was one Spanish that he didn't want to pay, that the church didn't pay the job, so he goes in a jail or in, I don't know how to say, calaboose. At the gate of this jail, he started to paint this Virgin of the Mercy. Has the shape of a gate. Something that is peculiar, and
That's
I don't know
beautiful.
if you
I did
noticed
notice that.
this black Christ that we have there
Yes.
is very important. Jesus Christ, if you notice, this Jesus Christ has something different that is particular to other Jesus Christ. If you
Correct.
notice, the feet is a bit moved up because the legends say that there were a bishop that came every day to pray and to kiss his feet, but one of his enemies wanted that he dies. So in one occasion he came and he put some poison on the feet of this Jesus Christ. When this bishop came again for kiss the feet of this Jesus Christ, he prayed, and in the moment that he wanted to kiss the feet of this Jesus Christ moved up the feet and it turned all black, absorbing that poison. Okay, it's why we call the crest of the envy or the crest of the poison.
It's a humongous, beautiful, ancient history church right here, you guys. One of the biggest churches in Mexico.
If we continue, we can notice that also this cathedral was built in a shape of a cross. All the way that we walk, we're now in the middle, where we have the arms of that cross. That we have there, it belongs part of the first cathedral that, like I told you, it was in the year of 1524. This cathedral was destroyed because it was big population, and also one reason why Mexico City looked like this. In the year of 1629, we have a big flooding. We lost all the antique buildings that we had in an origin. In 1636, we start to rebuild the city with all the shape of new buildings that we have nowadays. We see now the downtown is totally different how it was in an origin. In the center, we had one market that it was designed also for Lorenzo de la Hidalga, that finally this market finishes. We have the four powers, the representation of the four powers. We have power of the church, power of the government, power of the population that represents the city council,
Power of the people.
Power of the people, city council, and the four power that is the commerce.
What is
Power
the
of
commerce?
Part of the business, exactly. Okay.
That's a beautiful unity. Church, the foundation, the belief, govern, the leader for the country, the people's community and stuff, building for business and trade. And all this makes it a strong Mexico.
Exactly. Mexico was the first country that became independent from the Spanish. In the year of 1810 is when we start to independence here in Mexico.
Wow.
And for 1827 is when finally we succeed with the independence of Mexico.
That's actually I've learned so much in just my week of being in Mexico that I never knew before. So I'm just surprised, because if I think like that, that means a lot of us think like that, you know? So I was like, yo, really just get out there and learn and experience. I feel more enlightened of the Mexican people and understanding this culture. It's very beautiful, man.
Thank
very
you to
much.
you. Now we go to the chapel that is next to the cathedral. The cathedral that is next to this, it was dedicated for the indigenous.
The Aztecs that built this. You guys understanding that this is a church of natives, which is amazing. Like, wow. Such a new history for me. Is this the first native church in the world?
It is the first native church made it in the world.
Yes. Wow.
And like the period of this church, it was after the cathedral. We can see that inside of the cathedral we will have the neoclassical style. This church is called Sagrario Metropolitano. Sagrario came because we have inside one chapel dedicated to the Sacred Heart of Jesus. It means Sagrario Metropolitano de la Catedral de la Ciudad de México. This is the name of this little piece of the church.
Wow.
Well, when you're here in Mexico, I will be here for you explaining all this part. We don't have just the cathedral, we have another interesting places here in the city that is amazing to know, okay? So if you want something, you have my information in the video and we stay in contact.
What is your tour name?
My name is Alfonso Navarro.
Alfonso Navarro.
And I'm a guide here at the cathedral in Old Mexico.
Very nice.
Welcome to Mexico City.
Thank you. It shows how strong the Native family was and how the connection was from north to the lower part of North America, Mexico. Hey, 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 hey. Let's get it. Jeez, jeez. Hey. Hey, hey. Michael Jackson who? Michael Jackson who? Let's get it. Chris Brown who? Jeez. Oh shit.